Welcome to this audio journey with Yoga Galactica with Kamala
and Siri.
Yoga Galactica, Yoga Galactica, Yoga Galactica, Yoga Galactica.
Yoga! This practice will be unlike any other that you've ever experienced.
If you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or any unusual pain, please back off and take some deep breaths.
To make your donation, visit yogagalactica.com. Have a fantastic voyage. And as you hold empty, just observe yourself here in this emptiness. Be still. And whenever you need to, take a powerful deep inhale. And let's open the mouth and fearlessly sigh it out. Shake your hands, elbows, shoulders, head. Imagine shaking off the day. Make a little noise. Good. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Stretch. Exhale, palms come together as you slowly bring them down to rest in the center of the chest. With a deep inhale, rub the palms, fingers, knuckles. And as you exhale, come back into stillness, observance of self as you breathe slow and deep. Every breath allowing you to clear away the day, the night, last week, and come into this sacred moment. As you breathe, ask yourself to give 100% to you throughout this practice, even when it challenges you. In that same note, ask yourself not to compare yourself to anyone else in this room. Don't even compare yourself to you yesterday, as this right here, right now is a new you in a new moment. Gently bow your chin to your chest. And as you do this, take a moment to acknowledge your journey. Everything that it's taken to get you to this point. Bow to your health, for it is the greatest gift that we have. And as you bow to you, take a moment to send yourself a deep prayer of gratitude for showing up and doing the work even when it challenges you. And then we bow our heads together to this great planet, Mama Gaia, Pachamama. We bow to all that she gives us in every single moment that we reside on this planet. And she gives without judgment. She just gives and gives and gives, and we take and take and take. So sitting with your head bowed to her, take a moment to send her a deep prayer of love and gratitude. Let her know that you're going to give back to her with love. Good. Keeping the eyes closed, go ahead and just sit tall. Place your hands either on your heart or open wide in your lap, or still sitting in prayer position. Be still and focus on the flow of breath in and out of your body. And the unicorn card that jumped out of the deck tonight is expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. You are brilliant, talented, and it is now time to soar into your success. Your soul is calling you to share your message, shine your light, and make a difference. Have the courage to do the things you are scared of. Stretch out of your comfort zone and into your potential. Although you may feel some discomfort at first, you will soon feel like this Pegasus, flying out of the clouds and into brighter skies. Do not allow anyone or anything to clip your wings. Keep you grounded, or make you feel less than you really are. Others may feel uncomfortable as you expand. They are just anxious that you'll leave them behind. Instead of shrinking yourself to appease their fears, stay true to your path and continue soaring higher and shining brighter. By doing this, you will show them how to do the same. It is up to them to have the courage to follow. You came here for greatness, and it is now time to show the world your magic. Ouch, ouch. And it's so true. We are expanding in every moment. And so often we're scared of our power, scared of our sparkle, scared of our own expansion. Think about how you could spread your wings. Think about how you could step into your fear, face it, and find your wings to fly. And as you think of this, take a deep inhale and breathe it into every cell of your body. And let's sigh out any fear surrounding this. Good. Turn your palms facing down on your knees. Inhale, pull your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze. And exhale, let your shoulders roll down your back. Do that again. Inhale, pull the shoulders up. Exhale, roll the shoulders down the back. And again, inhale, pull them up. Exhale, roll the shoulders down your back. Good. Reverse that. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, backwards and up. Exhale, forward. And again, inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward. Drop your chin to your chest. With an inhale, pull your right ear towards your right shoulder. Exhale, tilt the head back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back, making big or medium size or small circles with your head. Relax your shoulders. Notice if you are carrying any weight that does not belong to you. And we ask that with every breath, anything that we are shouldering that does not belong to us, seen or unseen in mind, body, or spirit, is let go. The circles a little smaller. If you encounter any tight spots, hold in that spot and breathe. Ask it to soften. Good. Inhale, sit tall. Sigh it out. The breath, squeeze, sipping more. Notice if anything comes in to support your intention or if it's changed. Whenever you need to, exhale all the breath out. And come back to slow deep breaths. On your next exhale, let your chin bow to your chest. And as you inhale, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. And all the way back. And exhale forward. And as always, this room is a safe place. So if you need to sigh it out, if you've been holding in a lot, let it out. If tears come, let them flow. If a giggle comes up, let it loose. Whatever you need in this room. Oh, I thought somebody barked for a minute. That was wild. That's okay. Let this space shift. Be a safe space where you can shift your body, your mind, your spirit, and remember who you truly are. Again, if you encounter these tight spots, explore that spot. First by breath, then by subtle movements. Up and in. Squeeze that breath around, sipping more breath through the mouth. Observing yourself here with gentle eyes, knowing that you're doing your best in every moment. And whenever you need to, exhale everything out. And come back to long deep breaths. Observing the shift just with those subtle movements, just by caring so deeply about yourself, by exploring this temple, which is your body. Thank you for participating. Thank you for showing up for you. Let your hands slide down in front of you on the floor. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, first coming down to the elbows, pressing the sit bones down, coming down to the hands, moving in the direction of the floor. Go as far as you can. Don't judge your flexibility. Just know that at every moment, you're going a little bit deeper. Rock from side to side, breathing. Every inhale, think of it as an opportunity to stretch your fingers a little further. And every exhale is an opportunity to move closer to this earth, this ground. Feel that breath moving through your body. Don't let it stop throughout this entire practice. Sink down as far as you can, then drop your head towards the mat or your chin towards your chest, and take 3 deep breaths. Tabletop position on your mat. Stretch your fingers out wide. Look down at your knees, make them hip width distance apart. And with a deep inhale, drop your belly low and head back. And as you exhale, round the back, drop the head down. Inhale, belly low, head back. Exhale, round the back, head down. See how powerfully you can breathe. Breath. Fuel your body. Every breath a release of this day, of this week, of this year. As we drop into our bodies and give back to these temples that that give to us every moment of the day. And just food for thought. How have you fed your body today? What have you put into it to fuel you? Is there room for you to do better? To give more to this body? What words have you used towards your body today? How have you spoken to it? For this next hour, speak to your temple with love, with care. Pick up the pace a bit. Move the energy around. Stir up this space. Notice when the challenges arise and how you react to those challenges. Do you press into them? Do you retreat? Again, this is just about observing. No judgment, no comparison, just observance. Can you breathe a little deeper, a little more powerfully? Was there anything you read or saw that brought up fear for you today? For this last bit, we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth, and stick your tongue out as far as you can. Keep your eyes closed so nobody can see you. Get a little weird, it's okay. Sipping more breath through the mouth. And now powerfully exhale, round the back. Hold the breath out, squeeze. Deep inhale. And sigh it out. Let your head hang, your lips, your cheeks. Supporting your weight with your open hands. Roll your head with a deep inhale and then follow that roll with your hips. Spiral through your body. Breathing powerfully. You can even let your breath be heard. Other direction. Is there a direction that this swirl feels more comfortable on your body? Have you found a place that you need to explore tonight with your breath, with your movement? Now come back to center. Slide your right hand to the left corner of your mat. Come down on your right elbow and lay your body down on your mat. And as you do this, I would just like you to give your wrists a massage. Thank your hands for all the magic they create within one day, all the food they make, all the love and compassion they share, all the creative endeavors that you delve into in one day. Thank every finger, every knuckle. Bella's thanking her hands right now. The big girl bark. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Breathe in here. Good job, guys.
Every breath, allow it to go a little bit deeper into your body. Expanding the lungs, expanding the chest. Really imagine you're breathing down into your legs, down into your arms. We're now gonna do one of our favorite breathing invocations, the Wim Hof breath. And we practice this in almost every single class because of how effective it is. In just a short amount of time, we can make really deep shifts, oxygenate the body, really feel the difference. So for those new timers, what we're going to be doing is taking about 40 powerful breaths into the body, ideally through a round mouth, but if you need to, breathe through the nose or switch between the two. And you want to make sure that on the inhale you breathe so deeply that your whole chest is expanding, your belly is pushing up to the sky. And then as you exhale, it's a soft exhale. We do it rhythmically in sequence, and we do it together. It sounds like this. Good, so we're just going to begin right here. We've already done 5. And keep going just like this. Really expanding the chest, pushing the belly up to the sky. And we encourage you to be fearless with this breath. So fearless of the outcome, fearless of your potential, and really give it your all. Good, 18, 20. Good, keep going. And as we create an oxygen-rich environment, all of our vessel, all of our blood begins to open up. Good, that's it. Last 10. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Together, inhale, fully, completely hold the breath at the top. Hold. 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to exhale all the breath out. And I'm going to ask you to hold the breath out here once you empty the lungs and empty the body, and stay in this space with the breath held out. Really test yourself here. See how long you can stay in this space. And now see how deeply you can relax your body. So if there's anywhere you're holding on to residual tension or tightness or maybe stress or elevated cortisol levels, just try to let it go. Release, relax, let it go. And when you need to, allow yourself to take that nice big breath in. But if it feels good, stay here as long as you can. And when you do take that big breath in, you're really going to pull it in big, like you're filling up a balloon. And then hold that breath at the top, and we hold here for at least 15 seconds, if not longer. And just stay in this space. Open up all of your senses. And when you've held in as long as you can, try to sip in a little bit more breath. Just release the breath, exhale, let it go, and come back into slow, smooth, long, deep breathing. just a few short minutes of setting intention, moving the body, powerful breath work can create shifts. That's all it really takes. And so we encourage you to create a little bit of a practice for yourself, a daily practice, whether it's breath work, meditation, maybe some Kundalini postures or Hatha postures, anything that can help you just shake off any of that anxiety that tends to cling to us. And we're going to jump into that for one more round. So before we do, we will together take a nice big inhale. Open the mouth, sigh it out. All right, you guys, round 2. Here we go. 3, 4, good. We will count for you guys, so you really focus on the visceral feeling of pulling the breath into the body. Make this your most important task right now. Stay single focused, one track focus right here, laser point. That's it. Good, halfway. And if you can, pull it in a little deeper. Remember, be fearless. Trust in your body. Trust in the process. Your body is way more capable than sometimes you give it credit. Good, here we go, last 10. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Together we inhale. Hold at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we exhale all the breath out. And we sink into this familiar place. Yet come into it with a beginner's mind, as though this is the first time you've ever been here. Holding the breath at the bottom, relaxing the body deeply, and just being, perhaps opening yourself up to receive or download any new insights from the universe. Or maybe opening yourself up to let go of a thought pattern, a behavior, an idea that's just been perpetually running in your conscious mind or your subconscious mind, just like a computer program. Good, great job, you guys. Try to stay with the breath held out as long as you can. And when you're ready, allow yourself to take that nice big inhale. Remembering when you take that inhale, really sip it in, drink it in, fill up the lungs. Imagine you're watering a plant that's been dried out and its roots are craving this water. And as you hold the breath at the top, this oxygen permeating the inner lining of your lungs and going right into your heart center. And your heart is generously pumping this blood through your body, promoting circulation, creating an oxygen-rich environment where disease cannot live. And breath work really is the fundamental core of this experience. And yes, we're going to do some postures, we're going to do some movement. We're always going to remind you to come back to the breath, synchronize the breath with the movement. And staying in the space as long as it feels good, really listening to your body. And then when you're ready, just let the breath come back to neutral. Slow, smooth, long, deep breathing. Great job, you guys. Now we're going to take the right leg and lift it up into the sky, into the air. And then take your hands behind the back of the thigh or the knee. Take a deep inhale. Press your left leg down. And then as you exhale, you're going to gently pull your right leg towards your body. But it's a subtle pull. We're not bringing it all the way to the chest. It's really only maybe 3 or 4 inches. And immediately you'll probably feel this stretch through the back of the leg, maybe through the opposite hip. Now I want you to let that leg cross over to the left side of your body. And just as far as feels good, maybe letting that knee bend, maybe getting a little spinal twist. Using the opposite hand on the outside of the thigh to help pull it down a little more. Then we're going to bring that leg back up, and then we're going to let it fold open to the right. So you can keep your knee bent and let that knee just float down towards the earth. Good, and if you feel your left hip and thigh lifting off the ground, take your left hand and just very gently press your leg down. The left leg, that is. Good. Nice job. And inhale, give that leg a squeeze. And then exhale, release. And then on your next inhale, we're going to bring the left leg straight up into the sky. Clasping the hands behind the back of the leg or the knee, straightening out the right leg. Take a deep inhale, spine is flat to the earth. And as you exhale, very gently begin to pull the leg towards the body. And now we might have a tendency to lift the head and shoulders off the ground here, but try to keep the shoulders planted down, keep the head planted down. And we begin long, deep breathing here. And it's sometimes in these subtle positions that we get the deepest stretch. So really just relaxing into it, using your breath, every exhale, sinking a little deeper. And then now bending that knee, and then we're going to let it float across the body to the right. Getting a little spinal twist here. Maybe turning your head and neck to the left. Bring that knee back up. Then we're going to let it fold out to the left. And again, this might be a very subtle stretch, meaning maybe your leg only moves a few inches outward. If your right hip is lifting off the ground, gently press it down. 2 more breaths. Good. Now we're going to bring the knee back up, and we're going to raise both feet up into the sky. Raise both hands up into the sky, creating a reverse tabletop, so make sure your spine is flat. And in this position, we're going to begin breath of fire. Good. So breath of fire, if you're new to the breath, it's a rhythmic breathing in and out through the nose, pumping the navel with the breath. Really focusing on the exhale as the navel draws into the spine. And the inhale, let the belly expand naturally and let the breath come in naturally. If you're on the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle, ladies, or the first 16 weeks of pregnancy, you're going to stick with long, deep breathing for breath of fire exercises. And if the breath is new to you, try this. Try opening the mouth, sticking out the tongue, and panting like a dog. really exaggerate the navel pumping here. And then closing the mouth and transferring that breath to the nose. Good, that's it, you guys. Not much longer. When the challenge arises, dive deeper into the breath. You can do it. 30 seconds. Good, now bring the feet together. You're gonna lower the legs to 4 inches off the ground. Lower the hands 4 inches off the ground. Lift the head, stare down at the toes, and continue breath of fire. 10 seconds, this is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, take a deep inhale. Good, squeeze the navel, root lock. And exhale, release. Nice job. And it's here in this position where you let the body completely relax. Let the ankles roll open. Let the palms face up to the sky. Just take 3 to 5 slow, 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 deep breaths. Good job, you guys.
Deep inhale. And sigh it out. Press your palms firmly down onto the floor beside your hips. And with an inhale, lift the right leg up to 90 degrees. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Inhale, left leg up to 90 degrees. Inhale, slowly lower it down. Press your tailbone down. Continue doing this and lifting and lowering. Focusing on your breath, going nice and slow. Trying not to hurl your leg up, but use the muscles in the core of your body to slowly lift and lower. Connect with your breath. Let every breath be a clearing of anything, seen or unseen, in body, mind, or spirit that doesn't seem to be serving you. Thinking about that expansion. Where can we clear space to expand? Is there a relationship we need to let go of? Business or pleasure? Is there a habit of food that we overindulge in? Something that we do that maybe is unsavory, does not serve us. We need to let go of judgment surrounding someone. Maybe it's surrounding ourselves. Powerful breath, powerful movement. And it doesn't matter how many of these you do in a minute. Just do your best. Focus on your breath and your body, your journey. Focus on your powerful breath. And if you need to tuck your hands underneath your lower back, do that. If you're looking for a super duper ab workout, keep your hands by your side. If you want to pick it up even one more level, when you stretch your legs, they exhale, lower them down to the earth. And actually, let's pull the legs into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Tell yourself, thank you. You did it. And rock your body from side to side, letting your head rock with your legs. Massaging your lower back. Just being thankful that that's over. And whenever you're ready, begin to rock your body up and down. Don't forget to tell yourself that you love yourself throughout this practice, thanking your body for all that it does for you, everything. As you rock, massage your spine. Notice if there's anywhere that's tight or that you need work. And when you've finished, rock all the way up to a comfortable seated position. Go ahead and turn around. Or actually, you can face any way you want. It doesn't matter. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. Down to the earth. Inhale, reach out, reach up. And this time, clasp your hands behind your head. Make sure you can feel the skin at the back of your neck. Inhale, pull the shoulders wide. And as you exhale, drop your right elbow down towards the right knee. Inhale, use your core to lift up. Exhale, left elbow towards the left knee. Inhale, use the core to lift up. Eyes closed, rolled up and in. Notice what challenges you. Embrace that. There's no race here. You don't have to do more than even 1 minute if that doesn't feel good on your body. Just do you.
The pure light within you. Let it guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. And let all love surround you. And the pure light within you. Let it guide.
Breathing powerfully, moving, enjoying your breath.
May the long time
beautiful
sunshine upon you. And let all
almost there, guys. Inhale, sit tall. Hold. And powerfully exhale the breath. Squeeze navel, squeeze root lock. And again, deep inhale. Pull the elbows up and wide and powerfully exhale. Squeeze root lock. Squeeze navel. Squeeze all the way to the solar plexus. Now turn your palms up on your knees. Slow, deep inhale. Gently hold. If you get dizzy or see stars, hands to the ground, long deep breaths. If it feels okay, sip in more breath through the mouth. Gently roll your eyes up and in and squeeze root lock, squeeze navel, squeeze the energy up, 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 up. Exhale all the breath. And take a minute to hold empty. Observe the shifts in your body, the vibration of your cells, your energy. Whenever you need to, take that inhale. slow, steady flow of breath. Feeling the shifts in your body, thanking yourself, you did that. Deep inhale. And sigh it out. Nice, that's better. Breathing here. Enjoying this place of stillness, of connection to your body. Good job, you guys. Enjoy your breath. Thank yourself for showing up for you.
Big deep inhale. Exhale. We're gonna roll back over the legs and come into a tabletop position. And we use this just as a transition. So we're gonna press up into downward dog, but before we do, I just want you to make sure your fingers are spread wide, your palms, your fingertips and knuckles are pressing down. The knees are below the hips. You're gonna tuck your toes, inhale. And as you exhale, we're gonna lift the hips and press up into a downward dog. It's here where we take some long, deep breaths. And there's no destination with this pose. In fact, this pose right here is the journey. So we're just going to be here for a little bit. I invite you to continue to make micro shifts and adjustments through your body, whether it's spreading the fingers, relaxing the head and neck, maybe wiggling through the hips a little bit, adjusting your feet. Make sure your feet are about parallel to each other, and you want to lift the hips a little higher, maybe walk the feet a little closer to the hands to really make a nice equilateral triangle. So the same distance from your hands to your tailbone, from your tailbone to your feet, and from your feet to your hands. Good, nice job. And now, getting a few variations, you can begin to bend one knee at a time and keeping the opposite leg straight. But I encourage you, as you do this, synchronize the movement with the breath. If you need to, you can drop down to your hands and knees or come onto your elbows. Good. Now lifting the heels high off the ground and then lowering them down. And again, lifting them up, really squeeze through the calves. And exhale, lower them down, and just a few more times. Good. Now we're going to inhale, stretch the right leg back up behind us into the sky. Maybe wiggle the left leg to the center of the mat. And we take 3 deep breaths here as, again, we just explore this space. How does this feel on the body? What does it feel like to stretch the leg as high up as you can and then lower it down so the hips are parallel to the earth? And then maybe let that leg roll around the back and really spiral open through the hips. Good, that's it. One more deep inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to crunch the knee forward and place the hand down in between the hands. Then we're going to roll onto the ball of the back foot here, coming into a lunge position. And just like a racer is going to start that race on the front line here, you're going to roll onto the ball of the back foot. Really point that heel up into the sky, get a nice wide base, then you're going to roll the body up. Use your hands by your sides for balance. Try to focus at one spot. Take your hands to your sides or your hips and then lower the hips down a little bit. Good. Keep that back leg straight. Then inhale, we're going to float the hands up above the head and then relax the shoulders down. Spread the fingers wide. And if this is too easy, try to widen your base from foot to foot. Good, you should feel this all the way through the front of the right quad, opening up through the top of the left thigh. Good, 2 more breaths. Slow it down. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're carefully going to lower the left hand down to the earth on the inside of the right foot, and then roll the right shoulder up to the sky and extend that arm straight up. You want to keep your hips relatively low here, so keep the front knee bent and the whole body is in a nice straight line. Now, if you need to, you can come onto your left knee. Good, you guys look great. 2 more breaths. Keep it fluid, keep it smooth. 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, slowly float the hands to either side of the front foot. Step the foot back into plank position. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, we're slowly going to lower the body down. Good. Let the belly touch the chest. Point the toes behind you. Inhale. Lifting up into cobra. Good. Keep the elbows bent. Lift the chin, lift the chest. Pull the shoulders down and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale. And as you exhale, tuck the toes and we lift the hips back into a downward dog. Again, we're just going to explore this space a little bit. Making any shifts or movements or adjustments that feel good to you, to your body right here. Maybe that means dropping to your knees. Maybe that means bending the knees, shaking through the hips, shifting the weight into the right hand and then the left hand. Softening through the heart center, gently squeeze the shoulder blades together. Good, now we're going to inhale, extend the left leg up into the sky. And again, just exploring this space for about 5 slow, deep breaths. So see what it feels like to stretch that leg all the way up. Stretch, reach, and then lowering that leg so it's parallel to the earth. And then maybe bending the knee, folding the foot across the outside of the back, spiraling through the hips. Good, keep the fingertips gently gripping the earth. And then 1 more inhale, let's all lift the leg back up. And then as you exhale, crunch the knee forward, place the foot down in between the hands. Rolling up onto the ball of the back foot, nice wide lunge-based position. And on an inhale, press the feet down and begin to roll the spine up. Good, and we can take our hands to our hips, lower the hips down a little bit, release the hands and then float them above the head. Good, spread the fingers wide, relax the arms into the sockets. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. Exhale, carefully lower the right hand down to the inside of the left foot, touching the earth. Rotate the right shoulder and arm up into the sky. And again, here we breathe. We're trying to create a nice straight line from the crown of the head all the way down to that back foot. So if your hips are up, try to bend the front knee a little deeper. Straighten that arm. 3 deep breaths. As you exhale, we lower that left hand down, step the feet back into plank position, take a nice big deep inhale, and as you exhale, slowly lower all the way down, the elbows stay tight. Inhale, lifting up, coming up to cobra, lift the chin, lift the chest. Now we're going to gently snake the body to the right, keep the breath smooth, and then the left. Soften through the belly, pulling the shoulders down, softening the elbows, back to the right, and then the left. Then we come back to center for a short time. We're going to begin breath of fire. Good, keep the chin tilted up, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, inhale. And as you exhale, We're gonna sink the weight of the body back onto the heels, take the knees wide, and we're gonna come into child's pose. Stretch the arms forward and slowly lower the forehead down to the earth. Good, and it's in this position, you wanna let your body just completely relax.
Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Rock your body from side to side. See if you can get 5 to 10% more comfortable in this pose. And from here, we're gonna just very slowly, keeping our shins rooted on the ground and our booty on our heels. With an inhale, roll the body up, shoulders round, head is heavy. All the way up. As you exhale, place the thumbs in the creases of your hips. And inhale, arch back. Pull the shoulders back. Exhale, fold forward, navel first. Then chest. Then head. Deep inhale. Inhale, roll the body up again. All the way to seated. Exhale, thumbs in the creases of the hips. Inhale, pull the shoulders back. And this time, as you exhale, place your hands on the floor. Good. We're going to inhale, come up on our knees. And as you exhale, step your right foot forward. Place your hands on the opposite side of the right foot. Flatten out the back foot and actually wiggle it back a bit. And then we're going to inhale, wiggle your right foot over to the left and drop it down. We're going to come into pigeon. The closer your shin is parallel to the front of the mat, the more you're going to feel this stretch on the outside of the right hip. So find the spot that's perfect for you. You can adjust it. When you've squared your shoulders off, inhale, arch back. And as you exhale, like a cat, slowly coming down. And come down as far as you can. You can stack your fists one on top of the other and rest your head on top of your fists. Maybe you make it all the way down to the floor. Subtle movements from side to side and forward and back with your hips to increase the stretch. Now you don't have to sigh it out. You can if you want to, but every exhale, let's exhale through the mouth. Imagine the heat from your breath going into all the joints of your body, warming them up and softening them so that you can fold into this deeper. pushing back. And as you exhale, hands come down, spread the fingers wide, come up on your back toe. Carefully step back into plank position. Deep inhale in the top of plank. And as you exhale, ride that breath slowly down to 2 inches off the ground. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. 3 deep breaths. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe tilt your chin up to the sky. And on that third exhale, simply just bend your knees. Let's come back into a tabletop position. And inhale, step that left foot forward. Exhale, flattening out that back foot. Inhale, walk that left foot over to the right. And remember, it could be totally different on this side of your body, so take it slow. Listen. Find that perfect spot. Square your shoulders off. Hey, girl. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, slowly coming down. Letting go. Noticing the differences on either side of your body. Being grateful for your body. All these muscles. Feel them stretching out, releasing. Exhaling through the mouth. Rocking the hips subtly. Flexing the muscles outside of the hips and thighs to deepen the stretch. Snaking your body down. Deep inhale. Exhale out. And inhale slowly. Walking the hands up. Maybe even slightly back. And as you exhale, placing the hands down, spread the fingers wide, come up on the right toe. Carefully step back into plank position. Deep inhale here. Exhale, ride that breath down to 2 inches off the ground. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. 3 deep breaths. And as you exhale, that third exhale, coming back into a tabletop position. Drop down to your forearms. Take a few deep breaths here. And then you're going to clasp your biceps with either hand. So reaching across and grasping your biceps. And then pressing your elbows down, you're going to rotate your hands forward so you can clasp your hands. Take a deep inhale right here. And as you exhale, tuck your toes, use your abs, press up into dolphin. So your head is off the ground and you're breathing, pressing the elbows and the forearms down, widening your shoulders. Good. Inhale, come up to the tips of your toes. Exhale, let the heels move towards the earth. Inhale to the tips of the toes. Exhale, heels toward the earth. Last time, inhale, toes. Exhale, heels toward the earth. Now inhale, look up at your thumbs. And exhale, step back into plank position on your forearms. Lower the hips, begin breath of fire. Cross your hands underneath your head. Take a deep inhale. Sigh it out. Melt down. Relax every cell. And be grateful for the strength in your body, in your mind, in your spirit. Whoa. Ease up. Go ahead and roll over onto your backs. Take a minute to listen deeply to this body. You just have enough time to do one more exercise, and I'd like you to choose what you want to do and do that with love. If there's anything we missed, go for it. If you want to lay in Shavasana, do that. Do whatever makes you feel really good right now. Together, let's take a really deep inhale through the nose. Hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. Open the mouth. Breathe. choose aliveness, and you'll get your ass kicked. Your light will blind others. Your darkness won't let you fit in. Your success will disappoint. Your ways of self-healing and revealing will be critically judged. Your enemies will want you to cower. And fear will do its best to take you down. So draw a circle around yourself and keep opening up, because aliveness is freedom. It's taking the risk to bypass what's mediocre and ordinary. And that is exactly what the world aches for right now.
Take a nice big deep inhale. And sigh it out with contentment. And another big breath in. And a soft exhale. And feeling these waves of tranquility, peace, happiness, and joy just flooding through your body. Fingertips and toes begin to wiggle left and right, bringing some movement into the hands, the feet, the ankles, the wrists. And we're going to take the arms and stretch them up and over the head and really stretch and reach, squeeze, give your whole body a nice squeeze. Relaxing here, bring the knees up into the chest. Take the hands on top of the legs, let them just gently rock from right to left. Then coming back to center, wrap the arms around the legs tightly and give yourself a giant hug. Tell yourself, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Great job, excellent job. We did it. And when you're ready, you're going to begin to rock yourself up and down on your spine, curving into a little ball, doing this a handful of times, adjusting the spine, all the muscles around the spine, and then you're going to rock yourself up into a seated position on your mat, keeping the eyes closed here. Sitting up tall, we take the hands, rub them together, creating some heat, some friction, and then bring the thumbs into the chest, palms in prayer position. And as we breathe here in these final moments, let's first fill up this room, surround each of us here with light. Let this golden light flow from your heart with a sense of love and happiness out into the room, connecting each of us, filling up this room, and then surrounding this entire room. And then take this light and let it expand even further, surrounding this entire neighborhood and city. Imagine you're floating up with a bird's eye view. And then take it even further, surrounding this entire state with this golden light. And let that flow all the way across this country, all the way up into the north, and as far south as you can take it. And then take a big inhale, and then exhale and spread this light all across this earth until it's completely surrounded in this golden light of love, gratitude, happiness, joy, peace, prosperity. And then letting the chin fold down into the chest. And as you take this final precious moment, first and foremost, looking inward, acknowledging and seeing this light all the way down in every single cell of your being, and even further down into the space between the cells. They call it the quantum field. And then sharing this light with all of our teachers, our mentors, and all of those that have helped us along this journey, and make it so we could be here today. And then we're going to close out this class, uniting our voices, chanting 3 ohms, bringing this sacred sound current into our bodies. So sitting up nice and tall, take an inhale, exhale the breath, and to begin, take a nice big inhale. Namaste, Aho, blessed be.
Thank you for tuning in to this transmission. As always, it's an honor and pleasure to share with you all that we have learned. If you feel inspired, please share this with your friends, family, and on your social media platform. We truly believe that we can collectively make a positive change here in the world and raise our vibration to that of love, peace, and harmony. All of our podcasts are free, and if you'd like to make a contribution, you can do so on our website under the donation tab. That's yogagalactica.com. Subscribe, like, share, and join us for a class soon. Have a great day.